Alright guys, it's your boy Interjack here, and we are back for another Dokkan Battle video. This time I'm just going to be doing a little commentary over my no item run. This is the new challenge event that sort of came out. It's called the, I forget what it's called, but basically it's supposed to be showing us the perspective of, like, various of, like, the sagas. Like, this one is obviously from Namek Saga. They were showing us from the hero, like, it's from the hero's perspective, kind of, so we're fighting all of the heroes and stuff like that. It has 3 missions. One of them is Sworn Enemies, which is a new category, which is full power Frieza lead, and by the way, you get a little showcase of what this guy can do. He's insane. Another one is Planet Namek Saga, and the last one for this stage is full power. Now, the team I'm running, and we go through this rather quickly because the first couple of enemies are kind of like they're kind of fodder. But the team I'm using is this is full power and sworn enemies at the same time. This is no item run. Honestly, on this team, we just let the Golden Frieza's tank. That Frieza stack defense, by the way, will be very good in the last phase, like you'll see in a minute. But we just let the Golden Frieza's tank. We let Tech transforming Frieza, and then this Frieza do all the damage, and we're good to go. I mean, this Frieza dude, he's shooting out like 4 mil attack stats on his 12 key, like he's doing a lot of crits in addition. Like, it's crazy. Like, look at that dude. This is just his 12 key, and he's basically just one shot at Krillin. I think Krillin's dead here, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Krillin's gone. Like Frieza, honestly, just, if you have this Frieza and you take him into this event, all of the missions become very, very easy. It's very, very easy to build a team around him and stuff like that. Like, this event just becomes a joke. Now, I will say, if you're doing this event with items, you do not need the new LR full power Frieza, I don't think. This event is not that hard. Honestly, when I first did it, I took an STR cooler team in here. I didn't use the new LR full power cooler. It was just a straight STR cooler team. And Cooler was able to, get the job done. Like, he destroyed that Goku. But, that was my first initial run, just so I can see how hard it was. Like I said, the stage is not really that bad. These first couple of stages is really just me, like, playing around with rotations and setting things up. Because you can either fight, after the Nell fight, he's fodder. The only thing is he just super attacks, like, slot 1 all the time. That's the thing I've noticed. He doesn't, like, all the time. But, on the second fight, you can either fight Piccolo or Gohan and Krillin. Piccolo is kind of tankier than Gohan and Krillin, so I usually just fight Gohan and Krillin. Gohan and Krillin, as you can see, Frieza can just tear Krillin, so it's not an issue. This Vegeta right here, he can be a little bit tricky because, like I said, if you're running like this Frieza build and stuff, the LR full power Frieza, he gets a bunch of extra like buffs for fighting a super class enemy, and this Vegeta's extreme. So, and Vegeta, he's also quite tanky. Also, Vegeta's not a Goku, so like, Frieza's not critting against him and stuff like that, so he can be very annoying. Nothing too hard though. It's kind of just like, he can like chunk off a bit of your HP if you get super attacked in the wrong slot before you get to that Goku. But other than that, he's not really, I wouldn't say he's like a scary boss or anything like that. He's just kind of, he can be a nuisance as well. But, yeah, as you can see, we're tearing apart this event. The Friezas just go ahead and take care of the business. We don't really get to see like this Frieza. Like, we don't get to see him at his best. Like with like 300k defense fully stacked, because honestly, we're moving through this event like lightning fast. Like, I brought Int Cell here. I mean, he doesn't link with anybody at all. He literally doesn't. He only shows big bad bosses in this battle, and legendary power with the new LR. But I did bring him just in case, like, I don't know, in a drastic situation, if I got like super attacked in the wrong slot and I like barely live, and this Cell is on the next rotation, I mean, he's a full heal. This Cell is basically the revive mechanic before the revive mechanic was in the game. So I'll gladly, I'll challenge runs, I'll take him whenever I can. He's really good in challenge runs. even if he's not supering or not linking, like just bringing him, you know, you never know. He could like save your run entirely just off of his active skill or his transformation condition alone because of that full heal. So that's really good. Units that like full heal like that, regardless of the active condition, they can be very reliable to take into the content like this. Regardless of links and stuff like that. Like, if, you know, I feel more comfortable having that in my back pocket. So now this Goku's obviously, this is where you actually get to the hard part of this event. Goku can actually hit quite hard, even on this first phase. I don't know if he super like full power Frieza on this first phase before Frieza like attacks. He'd probably do like 150k or something like that. So this Goku, even on the first phase, he's not like, yeah, I wouldn't take him lightly at all. This is just me like playing around, like I'm thinking in my head like how am I gonna like play this out. I'm trying to think about like how to drop the orbs here, but it seems like yeah, I'm taking like not long to figure out what I want to do. But yeah, as I said, this Goku, he's not a joke even in base form. Again, he's super attacking in the wrong spot. You can't easily die. Now I will say this run did not. It wasn't hard. I did do these runs beforehand already. I just, you know, I did it again so I can do a video and stuff like that. Like I said, these runs aren't hard. They really aren't. And yeah, then we got Frieza's 18 keys, very important because when you get that, he stacks defense. But yeah, like yeah, and then that's a good. He super attacks Tech Frieza in slot 1. The Tech Frieza takes 8k from it. Damage reduction and typing damage. If I accidentally stopped recording for a bit, that's a whole L. But we're still getting this all on video and stuff. And then we have Frieza just go ahead and dominate. By the way, this is a guaranteed crit because he's fighting a Goku with me. So like I said, you pull his LR Frieza, dude, he destroys it. It's over. Like, dude, Frieza is doing a 4 mil 12 key guaranteed crit. Like, I think he triples supers here actually. Okay, no, he does not. But still, he washes Goku, like it's so bad. And my AGL Golden Frieza, he is not easy 8. He's also like S8 2 or something like that. You do not need to easy 8 that Frieza, honestly. And yes, I know the active skill here looks very enticing. I don't use it. Instead, I go for the stack with Tech Golden Frieza. I see there's no way for me to get like 16 key with my Frieza. So I'm just like, you know, whatever. Tech Frieza, I think, just kills him anyway. But yeah, we let Tech Frieza go ahead and tank all of that. Tech Frieza is healing every time he's on rotation, so that's keeping our HP nice and healthy. Yeah, and then he just dies. So Power Frieza doesn't even get to hit him. But yeah, and then we get to this phase. Now this phase, there's not really an issue with this phase really. The only thing I'm scared of is if Int Cell gets super. But we probably wouldn't die. Int Cell would just take a lot of damage and we wouldn't be dead. Then I try to maneuver the key to see if I can get 18 key with Frieza. And I believe I do, because that AGL orb drops right there. Yes, we get 18 key with Frieza. Frieza is building up key when he's fighting a super class enemy, so keep that in mind. And again, he does stack defense on his 18 key. He does crit say his Goku and he also gets an extra attack buff against super class enemies as well. But yeah, and then Kyle can go for super Tech Frieza again, which is very ideal for us. And Frieza gives us a 4.9 mil attack stat. Dude, there's no without support. Like, he's just dishing that out. He doesn't even have big bad bosses active here either, because I don't believe that Frieza is not linked level 10. So he didn't even have big bad bosses active. And then yeah, Cell's not gonna do any damage, but type this damage. But Cell does take double digits here, even without all of Cell links. So keep that in mind. Then I mean, this is just perfect. I believe I put Tech transforming Frieza in slot 1. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it's me just thinking all what to do. I almost get all those orbs, and I realize Tech Frieza has this passive where he gets 3 key on attack whenever he's fighting a super class enemy. So even though I didn't get You know, I didn't get his 12 either. He's still going to super regardless. He's still going to get the stack. And then we got LR Frieza still stacking on his ATP as well, so it worked out really well. I wish that was I was probably screaming that it wasn't double super. And this guy, dude, like his damage is so crazy. Like he's just an onslaught. Like nothing can. Like if you're fighting a Goku enemy, dude, you're not. Like, this Frieza is like you're not stopping him. You can't stop it. Like look at this, dude. He's annihilating this Goku. He's annihilating him. And yeah, he finishes off Kaioken Goku pretty easy and free, honestly. Like that wasn't he went down like a bitch, honestly. And then we're gonna get the Dokkan attack here. I don't think the Dokkan attack is gonna really do anything because it's Tech Frieza that's getting the Dokkan attack. But yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to see if I can just give it to LR for Power Frieza, but it doesn't really seem likely to do that. I am trying to figure out how to give 18 key to LR for Power Frieza. As you can see, he has that 240k defense. That's without big that ball is. I think I do like reset here. I'm pretty sure because I want to get the 18 key with him. Let me just double check. Yes, I do in fact reset here. Like I said, the 18 key is important because he does stack with it. So the Super Saiyan Goku at the end, when he super attacks, he does lower defense, but that's only your base defense that get affected by that. So stacking units are like much better in here. So it is important that Frieza gets his 18 stack. That way he'll take a lot on the super attack, but then he won't take anything from even with his damage or even with his defense being low. But it doesn't seem like I'll be able to get his 18 key. That's okay. Frieza's probably still gonna destroy his Goku anyway. We do get the Dokkan attack with super, and then luck works in our favor once again. Goku super attacks the Tech Golden Frieza. He takes no damage. It's 39k. That's nothing on the super attack. Notice how we are able to keep our HP above the threshold because we're just not ever in a position to take any damage at all. And then we have the other Tech, the transforming Frieza, killing us up. So like we're constantly at like full HP and stuff like that. Like, it's really hard for us to take any amount of damage, or for this Goku to do any, like even put a dent in us, honestly. And then with this Dokkan attack, I'm pretty sure it's like even on the 12P, Frieza like one shot to Goku or something. Let me just see in the shirt. Yeah. Frieza basically almost one shot at him. He could have done another. He could have triple super right there, by the way. But it is good that he didn't, because now Frieza, this Int Golden Frieza gets a stack of defense, so that's good. And then we get to third form Frieza. Fine. Now we're at the Super Saiyan phase. This is not the last phase, by the way. This phase is STR, so like I mean, LR football Frieza is ATL, so it doesn't matter what this Super Saiyan Goku does. He's not damaging Frieza. Frieza's just a beast, dude. Like I don't know. Like this guy came out and when I first saw his details on paper, I was thinking he wasn't like better than Super Vegito. Like, I thought Broly, Super Vegito, I thought they were better than him. But then like I kind of like read his details for myself and kind of like looked at him in game because I was at work when the details came out, so I couldn't really get a good glimpse at him. But yeah, like he's better than Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta. That's for sure. He's way better than him. I don't care what people say. He's better than him. Is he better than Super Vegito? Probably. Yeah. You can maybe make a case for it. The thing about these units nowadays is that they're so good designed though that they're not really gapping each other, and they all do like sort of different things. Like, do I personally think Frieza is better than LR Super Vegeta? I would probably say yes, but if somebody told me Super Vegeta was better, like I'd be like, okay. You know, like it's not. These units are very close to each other. Now, I will say I do think Frieza's definitely better than Goku. Like I don't think there's an argument for Goku. Like he's just better than Goku everywhere. He does more damage. He usually does have more defense outside of long events when he loses that part of his passage. But by the time he loses that, he's still at like 300, 400 defense because he's stacking defense and his ATP anyway. And you know, he has the better link set in terms of just pure stats. So I literally the only thing Goku does better, in my opinion, is the leader skill. But that's fine. They're both still like right next to each other. I think it's like a case of like the Super Saiyan 4. How Goku is clearly better than Vegeta, but it's not like they're being gapped. They're almost the same leader. Same thing goes for this Goku and Frieza, I think. But yeah, we're just moving through this Super Saiyan Goku. Not really a threat. Now here I decide if I want to get the stack with Tech Frieza. I think like Tech Frieza's fine. Like he has 250k defense. I should choose to get the stack with full power Frieza because his passive is run out. Notice how full power Frieza's passive runs out, and he's still at like a very, very high level of defense, regardless. And yeah, and like I said, Tech Frieza making sure our HP stays. We've been at almost full. We've basically been at full HP the whole fight. Literally the whole fight has been at full HP. So yeah, like, and then you know, Frieza just dominates, I guess, and this is very good for us. Tech Frieza gets to tank all of those attacks. Even with type advantage, he's not gonna take damage. Frieza's 18k as well. We even get Cell this super attack. That's crazy. Oh no, the cord. Okay, it's back. Yeah, and then once again a lucky super. Like I said, he supers Tech Frieza, which is fine. Even with the defense lower, Tech Frieza's not really taking that much damage. 22k from him is pretty bad considering there's 70% damage version, but it's type advantage, or it's type disadvantage, so that's, I'll take that as a second. Most units in that super are going to die. So, and then, yeah, Frieza, like, nukes Goku, like, it's so crazy how much damage he does to fucking Goku, like, I don't think there is a better suited unit for this than the Frieza, honestly. Like I said, if you pull this Frieza, these missions all become very, very easy and very, very free. For sure. I will say it is possible to do it without Frieza. I would probably do a separate video on that. For full, I don't know about sworn enemies. I have to look at the category and see. But full power and Namek Saga, you can definitely do it without Frieza. Namek Saga, you can just wait for the game course to use it, and it's possible. Full power, if you have Int Broly, you can just run his team, and it's pretty easy. I believe we don't kill Goku right here, but we don't die, so yeah, even like Tech Frieza has typing advantage, tanking that much for normal, so that's fine. We do get the guaranteed crit on this turn right here, and he does 3.5 million damage to Goku. And this guy's at 5.2 mil without support. Or, you know, he has bigger attacks than that. He didn't triple super or double super. He would have killed Goku if he did it fine. We do get super here. He's gonna lower our defense, which is fine. Frieza still take double digits like the champion he is, regardless, because of all that stacking he's doing. Obviously, AGL Golden Frieza doesn't finish it off because he's not SA10. Or Easy 8 for that matter. And you don't even need him Easy 8, honestly. He's gonna take anything in the game. And we do end up finishing this event with the acting skill. Now, honestly, the voice acting on this acting skill is very, very, it's so good. It's so good. It's like reverse poetic justice that we finish Goku off with his acting skill, honestly. It does a lot of damage because he stacks attack, as you can see. 4.6 mil crit. Dude, that smile, I love that smile so much. Honestly, I'm starting to like that smile a little bit better than the frown. That might be a little bit of a hot take because everybody wanted the frown in the game, but that, dude, Frieza smiling, like, it's like, you know, like, he's like, yo, I won, like, yes, like, I won, like, that sense of, like, evil victory, I guess, is how I would describe it. It just looks really, really well done, honestly. And like I said, we get the mission done. That is a no item run indeed. I believe after this I go over like my characters and stuff like that. You know, just let me know what you guys think. I can do more stuff like this pretty easily. my Frieza is 79%. I will get a video out on him soon. I just have to level up his links. This Frieza's all done. He's full level 10 links and rainbow and all that. AGO Golden Frieza, he's not even awakened. He's not even EZA. My Excel is rainbow level 10 links, except for that ultimate life. This guy is 90%. Basically level 1 link. This guy's also 90% level 1. He has all level 5 links actually. But yeah. So tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.